Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. It's gonna be on screen the last time I've seen you,
Uh-huh.
boys and girls. Um, I say boys and girls as if there's any girls watching. There are not. Um, Now I am just kind of recording. I don't have a topic at the moment. You know what? Why don't we talk about something? Well, what about we talk about the channel? Yeah, we'll talk about the future of the channel and the series. We'll just call this one's gonna be episode 10, The Future. Uh so I guess I'll just kind of like talk about my plans a little bit, things I wanna do in this series. Um so I guess starting off, um my primary plan for this series is to kind of just how do I explain? Okay, is to really just kind of make this kind of like have you ever watched those videos back in the day of like Optimus or Birdman or I guess Leafy while they're playing like doing CS:GO surfing, playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That was always peak. Watching Black Ops 2 multiplayer while hearing Birdman absolutely tear SJWs apart. That was pretty beautiful. Those are good times. Uh, but basically, I kind of want the series to be kind of like that. Obviously, not the same because that would just be like, well, copying. And that'd be like really dumb, like really boring. Could you imagine how unoriginal? Uh, but so that's kind of the direction I'm looking for. I know this is kind of like what do you call it? My lesser watch series, except for so here's what I want to understand. All right, for all of you like 30 or so people who watched specifically, I think it's episode 7, the one about women quote. Well, what? So the one about women, I'm guessing because women is like, what do you call that? One of the algorithm's little like filters. It saw that I was talking about women, so it kind of censored it and made it so that it wasn't available on YouTube Kids, right? Kind of made sure it wasn't a wide appeal. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to open some chocolate. I got myself some chocolate, and there we go. Okay. Of course, I would lose my train of thought. All right, so I guess yes. So I that actually got age restricted, and yet even though it's age restricted, none of my content, by the way, is made for kids. None of it. I do not make a like maybe I'll make a Minecraft series at some point that is kid friendly, but as of right now, nothing about what I'm doing is PG. This isn't a family friendly YouTube channel, and that's not to say that I don't like families and I don't like family friendly content. I actually love families, and family friendly content absolutely has a place on platforms like Europe. What? Europe? Like YouTube? Hello. Europe's a platform now, guys. Maybe Eurovision, but uh, you know, on YouTube, there's plenty of kid-friendly content already. And if I were to make, what do you call that? I mean, I might make that shift at some point if I ever get big. I might make like, what do you call that? Like a second channel. I know like second channels are usually like just usually like massive failures for everyone who tries them. Very few people can actually manage to successfully make and maintain a second channel and a primary channel, all while still getting views. It's pretty difficult. But yes, we want to make this kind of like that sort of here's almost like a here's the issue of the week. Like we'll probably talk about stuff like politics, which is just everyone's favorite subject in the whole world. I know. Uh, but it's just one of the things that's pretty relevant right now, so it makes me want to talk about it. Um, nice. Potato production is up. Um, but yeah, so kind of like talking about current topics, but oh, yes. Okay, I never finished my thought from earlier. I'm so sorry. So yes, why was the restricted content episode the more like one of the highest view? I think it is the highest viewed. Hold on, let me look right now. Because there are it's a little lopsided. Okay, no, there's two really viewed ones. 22 people have viewed episode 7, the episode about women, and 36 about Minecraft. Which inevitably leads me to want to start talking about other games while playing Minecraft. Maybe even talking more about Minecraft. Maybe I'll have. I would love to talk about Bug Rock and how Microsoft has completely dropped the ball and is just utterly failing to create a experience that is fluid and makes sense. Um, that'll be fun. I kind of want to play, not really. Well, I maybe play for some background footage, but Minecraft is and the universe is supposed to be me playing Minecraft while I talk about things. So even when I talk about other games, I'm gonna be playing Minecraft. I might show a clip, maybe like maybe I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about it. It doesn't sound like a good idea. It sounds like a pretty bad idea to show clips of another game while I'm playing Minecraft, because the whole point of Minecraft universe is I'm doing a mostly unedited, like the vast majority. I don't know if you probably noticed, but these are unedited, uncut sort of videos. Um, and going forward, I want to continue making sure that these videos are as such. Um, because that is the point. I feel like this is like a piece of content that honestly I've been kind of what do you call that? I know you're supposed to be what do you call it? Audience centered, but if you don't make content you love, you're not going to make good content. That's why a lot of content creators in the past fell off super hard when they started switching up their stuff, was because they started doing things that were popular instead of things that they were passionate about. And they usually manage to regain some of their relevance once they go back to the thing that they were known for. It does kind of create a bit of a trap when you do want to spread your wings and fly. But generally speaking, YouTubers just kind of they drop the ball a little bit. There are legends, there are Goliaths soon in the community, but for the future of this series, it is going to be, like I said, that structure, that sort of this is the issue of the week, like this, talk about politics and culture and trends, like how I swear NyQuil chicken is coming back, and please do not make NyQuil chicken. It will kill you. It is extremely certain that eating chicken that was marinated in NyQuil or even cooked in NyQuil will kill you. Or at least do severe damage and potentially shut down many of your organs. Pretty much all of your organs will shut down. It's not fun. I would not recommend shutting your own organs down for a TikTok trend. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. You know what I mean? But yes, I also like to address the upload schedule recently as a whole. But before I do that, I want to mention that this series is also probably we're going to be doing a bunch of channel updates. This series will likely be how I do them, and will probably be some of the few things that are scripted in any way. Because this is something easy, simple, absent-minded that I can do, and I'm not just sitting here staring at a screen with background footage, right? I don't like doing. I mean, I guess a voiceover would probably be more effective at delivering messages for channel updates, but it's kind of not the point at the moment. But yes, channel updates. Oh man, I've done it again. Keep losing my place in my own conversations. But yes, channel updates. I am right. I was talking about videos have been a little tardy recently. I haven't uploaded in a few days, and it's been, I think, a week. Yeah, it's been a week since the last Minecraft in the Universe, and this used to be basically a daily upload. Um, and that's mainly because I'll like school's eating up a bunch of my life. That Fallout New Vegas mod, so that Hoi 4 video, the Conquering the West Coast as New Vegas, which is a video I'm both proud of and not proud of because I missed out on a bunch of footage and it really uh, killed my motivation, which really showed up in the final product. You can definitely tell that, my fire died. It is, I would say, easily inferior to my Germany video. Easily inferior. Um, it's a bit disappointing. I did enjoy. Well, I love that mod. I love that mod a lot. I think it's a very interesting and cool mod. It has a lot of flaws, and working around the flaws was a lot of just annoyance. It was very annoying. Um, that mod is infuriating at times, because the balance is non-existent. It is insane. Hold on, I'm making a composter to start processing seeds. But yes, I want to make this very just kind of viewer-centered, kind of real talk. I mentioned it plenty of times before. This is a kind of a special sort of series for me. I get to just sit here, talk, play Minecraft. It's a lot of fun. um, and just chill. And editing doesn't take super long, so I get to get this out to you guys really quickly without any major delays. Most of the time, I do manage to not do great at that at times. Um, as you may have figured out, you know. But yes, I keep repeating myself. Okay. So what's the plans moving forward? I'm going to be making more Fallout New Vegas videos. I'm gonna try to make EU5 videos, but EU5 is such a long game. Might have to do a lot of editing and a lot less commentary. I might even straight up mute my mic so I can do a voiceover instead of certain moments. Depending. Because I want the game sounds still, and I don't know how to separate my audio from the game audio um in recording. So there's that. I'm gonna play some the game before EU5, EU4, because EU4 is still a certified banger. I might play some Vic 2 and Vic 3 on this channel. More Hoi 4. I don't have Hoi 3. I'm not playing Hoi 3. I might play some like Company of Heroes. I might play. I'll be uploading. Hold on. I don't think I've uploaded it yet, but I have a grounded video. My good friend Mustard Operator Mustard. Yeah, we played grounded recently. Um, you should definitely go ahead and watch his perspective. His perspective's pretty funny. I was watching a decent amount of it myself. I have not finished the video yet, but his editing's pretty good. Um, I honestly am pretty excited to edit it myself. It looks like I'm very cringe. I'm a very cringe person. When I'm having a good time. Uh, and part of that is because I have attention deficit disorder, and it makes me very cringe when I'm off my meds. When I'm on my meds, I'm a lot more boring. I'm way more boring when I'm on meds. Uh, wouldn't want to be boring, right? But that is one of the things. You might hear me eventually become boring because I am planning on going back on my meds. Um, kind of just working it out right now. I went to set up a doctor's appointment this week. So it looks like I'm gonna have to call tomorrow morning and see if I can get it set up for Wednesday. Not Wednesday, for Wednesday would be weird. That would not gel very well with my schedule. That would be terrible. That'd be a bad idea. Um, I need another glass for Monday. So I don't know if I'll be able to really make videos here in these coming days because I need to do door dashing because I do DoorDash for money. Look, my minimum payment every single month is nearly $100 for my credit card, all right? It ain't cheap. Life ain't cheap. It's why I'm gonna be working over the summer. And over the summer, I'm gonna be grinding for you guys. Let me tell you, this summer is gonna be a big glow up. I don't have any written plans yet, but I will. Uh, I'm gonna start kind of organizing my life again because I've been kind of uh, disorganized recently. I've gone through some stuff, but I am going to come out of this all stronger, and you guys are going to be the beneficiaries. Um, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The future is looking bright. It's looking great. I'm gonna start locking in school, which is gonna means that the short term future is gonna it's not gonna be as amazing as the long term future, but we're Gucci, guys. It's just too easy. All right. I'm gonna be playing a lot more with my friends. So you're gonna be seeing lots of dozen tech, lots of awesome sauce, um, operator mustard, lots of that. My boys, we're seeing all of them a lot. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Uh, we're gonna be playing lots of games, having a bunch of fun. We're gonna be playing all sorts of things. I'm gonna be trying to satisfy all of you. I know that I want to set up another poll because I don't know, I haven't checked it in a while since it's like a week old now. But I sent a post out, a poll. Um, can I even? Okay, I need to look on YouTube. View channel posts. Oh yeah, it's over a week now. And Paradox content and Variety won, but it was only 5 votes. That's when, the community and the views were smaller. And I want to make that list a little longer, um, and kind of just gauge engagement. Obviously, I want to do what you guys want me to do, that I still enjoy. I'm going to keep introducing games and content that you may or may not enjoy. Variety is the name of the game for me, but I do have some games, that are kind of like, that's the one that I play. Like, it seems like Hoi 4 is kind of like that game for me. And I don't know, because, eventually you kind of get burnt out with Hoi 4. You see this with a lot of Hoi 4 YouTubers, specifically like ISP. ISP is 100% burnt out. And I think Veilfisk used to play Hoi 4. I think he got burnt out too. I think that's why he stopped playing. I love Veilfisk and ISP, especially Veilfisk. I love this. Oh my gosh, that's such a good channel. Oh my. I probably liked his Company of Heroes videos more than his Paradox content, which is really odd. It actually made me buy Company of Heroes and its DLC because I was just having such a blast with the game. And I honestly do really like the game. I play on the hardest AI settings because if you don't go hard, then you should go home. And I am the hardest. No, that will not be edited out. um, you may have mentioned me talk about how I'm trying to cut back on swearing, and that's not really the family friendly thing. That's a personal thing. Um, as you may, if you are a frequent watcher of this channel, then you know that I am a confessing Christian, born again, and I want to make sure my witness is not ruined by my potty mouth. You know what I mean? As a Christian, my witness is very important to me. Uh, making sure that people know not just that I am a Christian, but that I'm a faithful Christian. That is sad what just happened there. Or at least as faithful as one can be, right? I need to blow my nose. Hold on. I spent the past like 3 hours cleaning. and doing laundry, and after this recording, which I'll probably end it soon. I don't know if I'm at the 30-minute mark or not. I don't really care. Because I'm kind of getting close to done here. I think I'm just about done. What's a good closing remark? What do I got? What do I got? Yes. So if you want to go ahead before I even post the poll, kind of put in the comments the sort of things you'd like to see on my channel, or even suggestions. I am open to suggestions. Absolutely. Um, I'm not gonna really be buying any games. Um, for a long while. So I can kind of like lay out a list that like in the poll, if people want to see variety or other, right, I'll make a list of all the games that I own that I'd be willing to make a video over, or even a series. Like, say, if you want to watch me play Dead Space, I think Dead Space is a fire game. I think it's awesome. It's a great game, and the second one was pretty good too. Not as good as the first one, but I feel like a lot of games follow that formula. The first one's a banger, and then the second one's good, but it's just not a banger like the first one was, you know? Mm. Uh, but yes, do tell me that I will be posting a post, as one does. Uh, Hopefully I can get more recording stuff done. I know tonight I got a little bit of homework to do. Um, I actually have a teaching degree. Well, I don't have it, but I'm trying to get it, right? And I have a education class I have to do an incredibly important piece of work for. Two incredibly important pieces of work. Um, so I will leave you off with that. I don't know if I went over or under my time. I can't see. My Streamlabs is not on my second screen for some reason. I guess I forgot to plan for that. But I have been Leech, and I will see you later.